Dope sports talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now heavyweights, it's all kind of news going back and forth. It's like a tennis match. Bam, bam, news all over the place, right? Because we got the 3 fights coming. 2 of them we have talked about. We want to see that one, that Tom Swartz against Fury. Not really. If you there and the TV's on, right? But you ain't go. It's not like my day stops. I'm planning to go watch this fight. That one's not. But anyway, there's news going back and forth, and so we ain't got time for everybody's quotes. We're gonna condense this one. Got Joseph Parker in the news, little something, something. He's going back and forth with Dillian Whyte. He says he will accept that fight with Dillian Whyte in July, right? That's cool. Maybe. Then you got your boy Luis Ortiz and your boy Dillian Whyte. Now, Dillian Whyte, I've heard this one place. I haven't heard nowhere else, but they rumored to be maybe wanting to get down in July 19th. But I want to see it in one place. And I'm going to tell you why. Y'all know I know some news. If Dillian Whyte was supposed to get down with Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz, everybody that's found me here, y'all know what time it is. Wouldn't that be big news? You'd be telling me, maybe you'd write me, man, shoot, that's the biggest news. Listen, Dillian Whyte taking on Luis Ortiz is basically a title match. It trumps all the other stuff that's happening in the heavyweight division. That's what it would do, because we know what time it is with Ortiz. It's a title. The title is the boogeyman, the dude that ain't nobody fighting, and you didn't want to fight either. Most of the time, I'm hearing rumor that he would try to get with him when Luis Ortiz was at Matchroom. Now, without knowing the details, I know Luis Ortiz ain't backing out no fight. You only got to say his name one time. Now, if this is supposed to be going down in July 19th, I think it is, whatever, it's the second biggest news in boxing this year. Second biggest news. Bigger than Deontay Wilder in Brazil, bigger than Joshua Miller, definitely bigger than Swartz and Fury. Only one where I got more happy was Canelo and Danny Jacobs in the middleweight division. That's the barn burner. That's about time somebody gives Jacobs that opportunity, and Canelo beat somebody with no controversy. There's an intrigue in that one. Other than that, somebody that keeps talking about didn't fight Joshua, didn't fight Luis Ortiz twice, didn't want to go get with Brazil at first, right? Didn't go over there to fight Kubrat Pulev to become mandatory. All of those things are coming back to bite you. And the WBC, they got other things to do. Brazil gonna fight, Deontay Wilder. He's done. You didn't fight Joshua. If you beat him, I know Dillian Whyte has a point about the rematch clause with Anthony Joshua. He probably would have took what they offered him, but he's like, hey, dude, on the rematch, it got to be 60-40 in my way. Come on, you got to do that, Joshua. But whatever. That didn't happen. Then he was saying, Dillian Whyte, hey, look, man, 4 times less than Tyson Fury. Y'all ain't going to offer me, because he think he's pay-per-view now. Fighting Derek Chisora on pay-per-view, which wouldn't have been pay-per-view nowhere else except on that island, right? And the Joseph Parker pay-per-view. All of that is the residue from Anthony Joshua running things. And then, it's like, oh, the heavyweight that could possibly do that. And so, yeah, that Dillian Whyte, Joseph Parker, that seems to be pay-per-view, especially over there. Why not? That's a good one. But, 4 times more for Tyson Fury probably is correct, because Tyson Fury is the lineal champ, and that means something. This is not some old regular title. Lineal, that means the lineage. I beat Klitschko before all of y'all. What time is it? I beat him. That's what I did. I didn't throw number 85 punches to do it, but who can do that? That's awesome. I made Klitschko land 50 punches in the whole fight. You got to give him that. Fainted his way to a title on him. He did it. Lineal champ. That means, and people telling Anthony Joshua, you got his belts. That makes that fight huge, especially then. So therefore, 4 times more than Dillian Whyte. So there you have it. But the bottom line here is this. Let's get on to it. Joseph Parker or Dillian Whyte should be knocking down Luis Ortiz's door. That's who they should be trying to fight. You want to make a statement, I know I'm repeating myself to y'all, but you want to make a statement, that's who you fight. It's period. And even then, I've listened to my man's video, Even, people that, try to act like Luis Ortiz is not that significant say, well, if Dillian Whyte beats him, that would resonate everywhere. From the States. And yeah, damn right. That's what I've been saying the whole time. But for some reason, it doesn't resonate until somebody else says, don't even try it. Anybody fighting Luis Ortiz is the biggest fight you can have. That's what it is. Because everybody in boxing, the ones that's a little bit around, that's hating a little bit on everything, right, know damn well that Luis Ortiz is the man to fight. But ain't nobody got to do it, and the sanctioning bodies are helping out by not ranking him and mysteriously getting rid of him in the WBA. That story, you should know. If you follow me, you should know that story, right? Luis Ortiz is getting ignored, and so Joseph Parker looking for a fight with Chisora, yeah, whatever. Chisora just got beat by the dude who beat you, right? You probably don't want to take Chisora. You should be looking for Luis Ortiz. And I roll with me some Joe. Y'all know that because the dude was active, right? Didn't dominate all of the Andy Ruiz's of the world. Didn't dominate him, but beat him. Didn't dominate Huey Fury, but beat him, right? And the losses to Dillian Whyte and Joshua, there's some controversy on them. Those fights are totally different than another place, a neutral place. Totally different fights. So Joseph Parker can be like, man, shoot, in my heart, I don't think nobody really beat me, right? He can be like that. So he should have the courage, confidence. I'm going to take Ortiz up out of here. Get right back in the mix. Dillian Whyte, exactly the same thing for him. Beat Ortiz, he'd be right back in the mix. But we've talked about that here often. It just keeps coming up because y'all know how it is. Luis Ortiz and Guillermo Tasmanian Devil Rigondeaux, who makes everybody run around them 122s, 126s, and 118s. Ain't nobody been trying to fight him, so what they do is blackball him, right? Blackball him and name these other dudes titles and just ignore him, right? Took his title when he goes up there to fight Lomachenko 2 weight classes higher. They didn't roll out the red carpets because he didn't win the fight. When he got back, like Mikey Garcia go get some respect when he did it. Kell Brook got some respect when he did it, right? Everybody get respect. Oh, good, that's good. We're going to take the title from you. You lost, nah. So, and then lost 2 weight classes higher. It's the exact same thing with both of these guys. It's overkill, but you know some guys, we got to stay on it. That's what we do here. So, somebody, if it's a rumor with Dillian Whyte and Luis Ortiz, right, that I ain't really heard, right, but one place, but if it's a rumor, let's hope it's true. Because if it's true, and I repeat, that's the second biggest news, boxing news of the year so far. Dome Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm up out of here, y'all.